Oh my God. Folks, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you, okay? If you buy a Model Y Performance, right? And you're like, oh, I want to try an electric vehicle. I'm going to try it. It will ruin you. And I'm going to explain why. First off is lack of maintenance. If you buy an X3M, an X5M, an SL65, a BMW M3, a Nissan GTR, they're all fast, exhilarating vehicles. But ultimately, they're very expensive. There's always some sort of maintenance that is coming that is going to cost money. And especially as you increase the miles on those things, it becomes more worrisome and makes you want to get rid of it. This right here has virtually no maintenance. You change a filter, you rotate your tires, you change tires. That's it. You add some windshield wiper fluid, you do have no blinker fluid in this because these are similar to BMWs. You don't have to use your blinkers. The car drives itself. This is a remarkable package. This is the new 2026 Model Y Performance. 306 miles of range. They have a more dense battery in this thing. These are cast aluminum wheels. They developed this tire, the Hankook Ion Evo All-Season SUV, but it is a T1 tire, so it is a Tesla-specific compound that they worked in tandem with Hankook to develop. Here's why it's going to ruin you. You're going to own this thing and you're going to go, okay, it's fast, right? Oh, you can adjust the suspension. Oh, you can do a little drift in it. And then it has full self-driving. And then it has a charging network that is like 99.9% uptime, 70,000 Tesla chargers across the country. It then has the best sound system you can get at this price point. And then you can fit everyone inside of it. We'll open this thing up, 76 cubic feet of storage. You have luxuries in the back of the vehicle. It has heated seats. In the front of the vehicle, heated and cooled seats. And you're able to press this button right here, and it automatically folds the seats down and automatically folds the seats back up. And you can control that from the trunk. You have this light bar back here, which gives it a really cool afterglow effect. So you have these two buttons right here that give you control over the seats. So you have that as well. And actually, I do think there are sensors that if there is something in the back seat, it will stop and go back up. You also have this storage compartment here, a massive storage compartment underneath there. And in addition to that, this is an electric vehicle. So you have your charge port right here, max charging speed of 250 kilowatts. And this can do vehicle to load charging. So this can offload 2.4 kilowatts into a 120 volt adapter, which you can plug into. So you can have a 120 volt outlet with an adapter connected to the mobile charger that comes with this. You can charge other vehicles. And I think eventually with a software update, you'll be able to power your house through vehicle to H, V2H charging, vehicle to home. The ride quality, it has an adaptive suspension inside of this, which is excellent. And it has storage up front. And because this is the performance model, it has carbon fiber trim both on the door panels as well as the suede Alcantara here. You also have the extended thigh extender. Why can't we say this right? It's the thigh extender. You have here, you press this button down here and this curls in or curls back out. And these are heated and cooled sports seats with the ludicrous badging. I think they look incredible in black with the ludicrous badging there. So, like I said, I've owned a Porsche Macan S. I'd like to own a BMW X3M. But when I come down, okay, why am I buying that vehicle? Is it for me or is it for an ego reason? Why do you want to buy that vehicle? I think it would be really cool to own it because of the sound, the characteristics of the engine. But the reality is they're antiquated. And this is where we are heading. And it's so good. It's getting better. I mean, right now I'm like, how can they make this better? In 5 years, this will be better. But let's say you buy this now and people say, oh, well, technology moves so fast that I'm just going to lease it. Here's the thing. This has hardware 4, which is updatable. So this is going to get more capability over time. The features that the 2027 and 2028 models have, this most likely will get in a software update. And that's part of the reason. Like if I buy a Porsche Macan and they update it next year, for example, the Toyota Supra came out in 2020. It had 335 horsepower. The next year in 21, they updated it to 385 horsepower. If you bought a 2020 Supra, you're stuck with that lower powered model that they immediately devalued by releasing a higher powered model, which in these a lot of times the software updates keep it up to date, which is awesome. The other thing to note is if you need floor mats for your Model Y Performance or regular Model Y, 3D Mats has been, I've partnered with them on my channel now for 5 years. They're the best floor mats because they fit the best. They have Max Spider technology on the rear of them, meaning they adhere to the carpet without fraying it. So those are the best floor mats to get. And if you use code Gjeebs 3D10 on their website, you will get a discount and free shipping for orders over $150. So Gjeebs 3D10, as you can see it currently, they have them for the front seats, for the back seats, for the trunk and the frunk, all laser scanned to fit perfectly in your Tesla Model Y. I see a lot of people buy cheap ones on Amazon and then they ended up not liking them. They don't stick correctly and you end up buying another set. Whereas if you just bought these in the first place, you have spent less money. These also fit and adhere better than the ones you can purchase directly from Tesla. So I recommend those. Moving on to the front of the vehicle, you have a up-to-date front fascia here. So you can see that we have, for the first time, some piano black, making it look more aggressive here. Piano black across the front splitter, and a bespoke front bumper. And they've also, you can see the caps here on the actual rims themselves are made to reduce drag. So air moves across here, across the face, the sidewall of the tire, and then across the face of the wheels. And then to reduce turbulence here and keep air moving, they've put these caps on. You can remove them. I think you might end up scratching your wheel if you do that. So if you're going to remove them, do that as soon as you get the vehicle, so that way they haven't rotated around and dust and dirt hasn't gotten in between them. That's how you're going to reduce the scratching the most. I've also seen if you do happen to scratch your wheel, you can use a rubbing compound and that will generally get the scratching out, but just do that early to decide if you're going to remove those or not. But that will reduce the efficiency by no more than 5%, but it will reduce efficiency a little bit. Here's my warning to you is these are excellent vehicles, but it is going to change your perspective on gas vehicles. These are far more efficient and perform better and are much easier to use on a daily basis. Now, if you don't have a place to charge it at home, I could see it being annoying owning an electric vehicle. But for me, going on road trips, I have young children, so you're stopping anyways to go to the bathroom, so charging is not a problem. And when you go home, you throw it on the charger and you charge up and you don't even think about it. And people say, well, you can pump gas so fast. I agree. Gas cars are still quicker on road trips. There's no argument to that. But the charging network is so good. There's so many chargers. It's becoming more dense as a network that I don't find it to be an issue like it was maybe 7 years ago. So I think you should try these. I think they are the best daily drivers. And I also don't think they're coming to eliminate, even in our lifetime, I don't think that these cars are going to eliminate gas cars. People still ride horses as a hobby. There's still horse racing. There will continue to be car racing, Porsche track days, BMW M track days, Civic Type Rs, all those things I think will continue to be made. And then for our daily capabilities, this is so exciting and it takes stress off of you because of the fact that it can drive itself or under the radar be insanely quick. Now, the other thing that Tesla just released is the Model Y Standard, which I took a road trip to Vegas in. You can click this video right here, which will show you what it's like taking Tesla's cheapest model, a $39,000 model, on a road trip, which still has 321 miles of range.